Morning. As requested from you, my video for my HHO install kit, you wanted to see how everything was plumbed, so we'll get right into it here. We'll start by how I plumbed the generator, how I wired it. It's connected to the front here of the bumper, and I'll try to go in order of the manual here. So I have black wire connected to this side. Black wire runs up the front of the truck. Here connects to the negative side of the battery. And then right here, right that wire on the bottom there. And then this one, black one here, goes into the harness, sorry, into the casing here, and it follows alongside of my panel underneath the truck. And I have all my wires running underneath the grommet here that go up to inside of the truck. So black wire connects to the black side of the battery, and just so you can see, it's connected inside of here. Okay, next wire, go with the white. The white is connected to this side here. Okay, goes back up on top of here, and it goes directly to here, which connects to this orange wire right here and into the Pro Tuner. Last one is at the positive, back in here, all the way down, and connects to the positive here. So I'll come back to this later. I'll calibrate the battery, the system here to the battery, and I'll show you that the Pro Tuner will not shut off. It says engine off, I think, and then that's it. So I have to actually pull the fuse every single time so I can actually get a power off. If it stops generating hydrogen, it just doesn't shut itself off, so I just pull the fuse. So we'll leave that there for now. We can come back to that later. Next thing is the bottle. So hard to tell, but this side here is higher than this point here, so I'm not getting like the P-trap effect. And then the bottom one goes all the way down to the generator there on the bottom there. And then this here goes all the way up. The flow of this is the correct way. I did check it. And it goes all the way up into my air intake, which might as well, while we're at it, is connected right into here. Okay, I did soap test all of these connections. I did have a bit of an issue with this here. I had to put some pipe tape around this here. You can kind of see it's pink inside. That's my pipe tape, and then I could actually get a good seal. So it does seem to be fine. What's next here? I did notice though, when I am running the generator, I am losing fluid. I don't know where the hell it's going. Everything seems to be fine. I got no issues with any leaking, except for I did notice this nut here and that one was a little bit loose, and I did tighten them up, and I can understand that if you tighten them too tight you're gonna pop the seal. So I just went and tightened them until it stopped leaking, and I don't think there's any more leaking, so I think I got that under control. So hopefully everything's good with this part of the install. Moving on to the wires. So this is where I had a lot of issues. Hopefully I do a good job here. You can start with the easy one, and I sent you an email a little while ago on these wires. So we can start with the that says map, the map on the sensor side. Okay, it's the green wire. Now hopefully this turns out good. Okay, the color of this wire here is green and blue. I have this one here which is green and white, and this one here is green and purple, that one there. So I have identified that this one here, the one that I cut into, is green and blue. So that's the signal wire. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have my wires running here up the conduit all the way along the side of the truck. And again, just like my battery, goes down the bottom there. It all comes back underneath the floor into my console, and the green wire map, the sensor side, goes into pin number 1, and I have double and triple checked these. I don't know how many frickin' times. This, come on you. Okay, pin 1, and it is the first pin on the side. Okay, next wire. Okay, this one's a lot easier. Wasn't too many wires to figure out here. Okay, but this is my second air intake temperature, air intake 2, and I got a green and white, which is the ground, and then my signal wire is the brown wire. Okay, so I spliced in. Oh, I should have finished off the other wire. I'll come back to the other one. Okay, so I connected it to a black one here. Go into the truck. Air intake 2, and I connected it to, come on you. Okay, air intake 2 to pin number 8, and I have doubled and tripled check this. Pin number 8 is all the way down there. Go back to this one here. I should have went a little bit ahead of myself here. Okay, now the blue, this one here, tapping my finger, that's the blue and green one, which is the opposite side of this one, sensor side. So this is the computer side, is the red wire here. I got it as map ECU. Okay, map ECU. Pin number 2, and it's the bottom one. on here, just underneath pin number 1. Now the one that I'm having a hard time with, hopefully I got them correct. Double check these later on. Okay, so this here is my air intake number 1 and my mass airflow. I'm pretty, from what you suggest and my findings anyways, the purple wire, it's hard to tell. Anyway, this is the purple wire. This air intake number 1. The white wire, so I got this going all the way into my harness. Okay, air intake number 1, black wire, which goes to pin number 7, which is directly underneath pin number 8. So those are all my wires. The only thing left is my mass airflow here. I didn't connect into it because you weren't too sure which one it was, or maybe it's a frequency one. So what I did is I ran a second wire here, and whenever I figure out which one it is, I'll be able to connect into it. I've already ran the wire and it's sitting right here. So my Pro Tuner, I have it installed in my console here. Anyways, hopefully my wires aren't too long. Hoping that's why I'm having issues with my system. I can't seem to get it running right. Can't seem to get it shut down right. And that's pretty much it. So what I'll do is I'll calibrate the battery, and I'll show you what it does. Put in the fuse. Fuse is in. So start calibration. I'll just be a second here. Come on. Hard to tell, but it says battery analyze, start the engine. So besides the fact that the truck is it runs fine without the tuner. There's like absolutely no issues. It runs perfect. The only issue is when I have the hydrogen generator going in, it doesn't run right at all. Actually, my engine fan stays on, or from what I can remember, it does anyways. And I'm having a lot of problems with it. So I'll show you that it's generating hydrogen. It should be, I don't know. Gotta wait till I'm giving my voltage there. So I do have a boost gauge here. That gives me my turbo pressure. That's my map. It's all over the place. I don't know why, since I cut into it, it's not instant. There's a major lag in it. I don't know if cutting into it made a difference. And I do here have my dash stack. It gives me all my temperatures and everything. And I also have bought this so I can plug into my OBD port down here. And I got the torque app, which hopefully it's accurate enough to give me an idea of what's going on. So it does give me an idea what's going on: coolant, oil temperature, engine oil temperature, fuel rail pressure. We don't need to know that. Fuel temperature, That's, I have no idea what that is. I should find that out. Those are the gauges that I have. I do have access to a few more, but it definitely does not give me my intake temperature. And you see my boost is all over the place. I'm back up to 40 pounds of boost. Okay, we got 14.5 amps. I am generating hydrogen. Okay, I'll shut the engine off. Engine off, that's it. It stays like that. It'll never go away. Nah, I don't know if this is normal or not, but anyways, it doesn't seem like it. But anyways, it will definitely stop producing hydrogen. Now, if I start it again, this is the weird part, if I remember correctly. Keys in, I'll start it. Okay, and nothing. Maybe that was normal. Oh, what am I doing? Fuck, does this work again? There. 0 amps. It won't give me anything. I have to pull the fuse again, and then it's gonna give me my amperage. So anyways, hopefully this video is clear enough. If it's not, let me know. I'll send you some more videos. Guess the last thing. No, that's not it. I had the our email that gives us our voltage for wires. I'll send it back to you, so we're back on it. But all the wires for every single sensor is all laid out here. And anyways, we can kind of figure out what's going on here. So anyways, so far I appreciate the good service. I really want to get this working here. I apologize if it's taking a little bit longer to get finished. I do work away from home lots, and I try to commit as much time as I can to this. So thank you very much.